A mystery of the soul. Where does it go after death? Death, the ultimate end. But what happens to our consciousness, that spark we call the soul? For centuries, humanity has grappled with this question, one of life's greatest mysteries. Our journey into the soul's mystery begins ages ago, when humans first wondered what lies beyond. Ancient Egypt, with its pyramids and elaborate burial rituals, offers an early concept. Egyptians believed death divided a person into parts. Ka, life force. Ba, personality that could leave the body. And Ach, an enlightened spirit. Their afterlife, Duat, was full of challenges, aiming for eternal life. Meanwhile, in ancient Greece, philosophers began systematizing ideas about the soul. From Homer's shadowy underworld, thinkers like Plato developed the idea of an immortal soul, the true self, trapped in a mortal body. For Plato, the soul was divine, striving for an ideal world, capable of reincarnation through cycles of purification. These ancient ideas built the foundation for later religious and philosophical views, shaping how we see the unseen world. What if every major world religion offered its unique path for the soul after death, from heavenly gardens to cycles of rebirth? From ancient beliefs, we turn to major world religions, each offering its path for the soul after death. In Abrahamic traditions, Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, the soul is immortal, facing divine judgment. Christianity promises eternal life in heaven for the righteous, or damnation in hell. Islam similarly describes paradise gardens and fiery punishment, where the soul awaits resurrection. Judaism, while less detailed about the afterlife, believes in Olam Haba, the world to come, where righteous souls find peace. Here, the soul's fate is often tied to atonement and eternal dwelling. Eastern Dharmic religions propose a different path. In Hinduism, the soul, Atman, goes through endless rebirths, samsara, determined by karma. The ultimate goal is moksha, liberation from the cycle, merging with the absolute. Buddhism, not recognizing a fixed soul in the Western sense, speaks of rebirth of a consciousness stream until nirvana, complete freedom from suffering. These systems emphasize cycles and personal responsibility for the spiritual journey. This will change how you see death. Modern science and near-death experiences offer unexpected clues to consciousness. From beliefs, we turn to the rational search for answers, where science meets human experience. Modern neuroscience explores the nature of consciousness, trying to locate it in the brain. Some scientists see consciousness as a product of brain activity, disappearing when the brain stops. However, other approaches exist. Near-death experiences, NDEs, raise many questions for science. People who've clinically died often report similar experiences. Out-of-body sensations, traveling through a tunnel to light, meeting deceased loved ones, feeling peace and love. Many scientists explain NDEs as the dying brain's reaction to stress and oxygen deprivation. However, researchers like Dr. Sam Parnia conduct studies seeking proof of consciousness outside the body. These studies, while not conclusive, expand our understanding of human perception and open new horizons in studying what we call the soul. In parts of Indonesia, people live alongside mummified bodies of loved ones for years, considering them sick, not dead. This practice is one of many examples of how humanity interprets death and the soul's journey. Our attitude toward death and the afterlife is shaped by religion, science, and deeply rooted cultural traditions. Across the world, societies have striking differences in how they bid farewell to the departed and imagine their continued existence. Some cultures see death not as an end, but as a transition to a new form of being, requiring rituals to ensure the soul's safe passage. Take Mexico's Día de Muertos, Day of the Dead, where families build altars with flowers, food, and photos to welcome the souls of ancestors returning briefly. It's not mourning, but a joyful reunion. In some African traditions, ancestors play an active role in the community, their spirits consulted for advice and protection. And in Madagascar, the Famadihana ritual, or turning of the bones, involves exhuming bodies to wrap them in fresh shrouds, maintaining connection with the dead. These practices show that for many cultures, the soul doesn't vanish, but continues, demanding respect and interaction. Surprisingly, over 80% of the world believes in a soul and afterlife. Yet, despite millennia of searching, science and philosophy offer no single answer. What's the secret to this lasting mystery? We've traveled far, exploring ancient myths, religious doctrines, scientific hypotheses, and cultural rituals, trying to solve the greatest mystery. Where does the soul go after death? What have we learned? Perhaps the process of searching is more important than the answer. Every era, civilization, person tries to understand the inevitable end and the potential continuation. Science, despite its advancements, cannot confirm or deny the soul's existence outside the body, leaving room for interpretations of consciousness. Religions offer comfort and clear paths, but their truth remains a matter of faith. Cultural traditions show incredible human reactions to death, from grief to celebration, united by a desire to make sense of it all. The question of the soul remains eternal because it touches our fear of oblivion, our hope for continuation, and our need for meaning in life. Perhaps the truth lies not in one specific answer, but in the search, urging us to look deeper within ourselves, our beliefs, and our place in the universe. The soul's mystery continues to intrigue millions, and we've only scratched the surface of this eternal enigma. If you're seeking answers and want to explore the unknown with us, subscribe to Mysteries of the Spirit and like this video to stay updated on our next in-depth investigations.